Howdy folks, welcome to Colonial Impact Wrestling. My name's The Colonist, and sorry about the past few days full of non-videos. But we're back here today with the triple threat that I promised you. Waluigi, the Green Ranger, and Eminem in a triple threat. One member of each team set to face each other in the TLC match for the CIW Tag Team Championships this Saturday, 4 days away at Doomsday. Get excited, it's going to be a great pay-per-view. I've already recorded it. I have already seen what the match outcomes are, and let me tell you something. You will not. I'm not a guy who doesn't fulfill his promises. You know, I'm not a guy who writes checks that he can't cash, i.e. WCW, i.e. TNA, i.e. ECW. But in ECW's case, that was literally they actually couldn't cash them. But all of that aside, you are going to be shocked because I did get to see who that fourth member of Shades of Black is, and let me tell you, it is nobody you're expecting. People that you thought were the best, or you thought that were grade A people, you'll be surprised. I will say that, you will be surprised. Also, you're going to see some great action coming up. And I mean, I've looked back and I've watched me compete, and that was a great match against Brett. But I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm going to give you the finalized match card in a couple minutes. This time I'm actually going to put it on today, and that will be finalized. That's going to be done. That's set in stone for next time. So this should be good. Now, here comes Waluigi, and I'm going to interrupt this with the volume to make sure it's okay.
Following a triple threat match.
Yeah, okay.
Is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Oakland, California, the villain.
See, I honestly don't like fixing things on the TV, as it happens. Oh, okay. Waluigi not getting a good reception, and he's obviously not taking it too well, is he? Without, in no certain terms, just told that fan exactly what he thinks of him. And we have not seen Waluigi much in singles competition, actually at all. We haven't seen Waluigi or Wario in singles competition. We've seen the other two in singles competition. Oh, and he's doing that to all the fans. So, people do not like Waluigi here, apparently. And Waluigi does not like the fans. He's kind of like the Richard Waters of CIW. And I'm sure that almost none of you understand that reference. So I'm going to tell you, for those of you who don't know the stories behind Pink Floyd at home, which is probably all of you, but if you did get the reference, kudos to you. But I'm going to let Eminem come in for... Oh, God. Go ahead, Eminem. You know, I really do not like this guy. This fake Slim Shady, this John Cena person who just, he just irritates me. Just, everything about him just annoys me. I mean, from the John Cena look to the posing, this is the guy that Eminem would beat the crap. Yeah, he would never raise the roof. Eminem would never raise the roof. This is just painful to watch. Oh, God. I love Salt and Pepper as a team. I love Dave Chappelle, but I do not like Eminem, the fakes. I don't like the fake Slim Shady Eminem. I don't like this guy. I like the real Eminem, but this guy is such a poser piece of garbage that just... Anyway, here comes the Green Ranger.
And the opponent.
Whoa.
From San Antonio, Texas. From Texas, the Hero.
Now, the Green Ranger has a little bit of an advantage in this one, because in the Tag Team Championship match I'm referring to this Saturday, because we are in El Paso, Texas, not too far down the road from the Green Ranger, and, well, actually it is a little ways, but home state of the Green Ranger, probably very well liked in that area. So we're gonna have to see. And now my question is, why is the Green Ranger from San Antonio and the Blue Ranger from Pierre, South Dakota. How did they meet together to be the Power Rangers? How do they even know each other? That's like two separate areas of the world. And it's just, I don't know. Maybe they've got their ways, their mannerisms. I'm not really sure. But regardless, we've got a good triple threat going on. Now, going back to the Richard Waters thing. Richard Waters, if you didn't know, was the lead singer, or one of the lead guys in Pink Floyd. Right around the time he was writing The Wall, or they came out with The Wall, just before that, Richard Waters grew a very high distaste for his fans. Actually, he hated him. Would spit on them, just hated him. And he said that there was one interview he did where he said he wanted to build a wall between himself and the fans when he played because he just didn't want anything to do with them. And that's actually how The Wall got its name. So that was the fans don't like Waluigi, Waluigi doesn't like the fans, so that's where that joke came from. Here we go. Triple threat rules. Oh, and a right hand starting out to Waluigi. And Waluigi, now starting out with a double suplex. Immediate double team by Waluigi and the Green Ranger. And Waluigi, as you heard, and Wario, super pissed when they heard that Salt and Pepper was added to the tag match. And now Waluigi just choking the life out of the Green Ranger. And he's got to be careful here, otherwise he's going to get disqualified. Referee's count up to 3. Referee Kevin James assigned to the contest and broke it just in time. And now going after, I'm not even sure what Waluigi's doing, but a shoulder block, 2 of them, to Eminem. And Kevin James trying to just stay on the sidelines here, and it's probably best for these 3, because these 3 are going to be in a very dangerous situation. Now, 2 punches to the back of Waluigi by the Green Ranger. Eminem just getting out of dodge, wants nothing to do with the fight. Typical not Waluigi, typical not Eminem. And Waluigi went for a kick, and Eminem having none of it. Oh, and now right hands in this collar and elbow tie-up, but a counter by Waluigi, and an armbar. A nice armbar there. And now both Green Ranger and Waluigi leaving and entering the ring for no reason. That was cool, I guess. 2 more shoulder blocks. And went for another shoulder block, it looked like. And this time now a headlock takeover by Eminem. And, I really think Waluigi deserves his own game in the Mario series. He's really been crapped on when it comes to that type of thing. I mean, even Wario had one. Wario had a game. Wario is terrible. Oh! And a springboard reverse DDT by the Green Ranger. Very well executed. And the Green Ranger now with an armbar. One of Chris Jericho's 1004 moves. Armbar. Jericho's move number 9. Armbar. Jericho move number 28. Armbar. Ooh, nice standing moonsault there by the Green Ranger. And now Eminem getting on the receiving end of a decent amount of damage here. Now thumb to the eye, or a poke in the eyes. Good strategy. And Wario and... Oh, what a nice double drop kick. That's a lot more flexibility than I thought Waluigi had. And it looks like the Green Ranger and Waluigi more want Eminem out than they do in. And I guess that's to be expected. I mean, Eminem and Dave Chappelle weren't even supposed to be in the Tag Team Championship equation. It was only when they beat the other Rangers in that table match that they were even involved. So I guess that, and the Green Rangers and Team Mischief have had a series of good matches. And it's unfortunate that it's ended up the way it has. And I think that they're both kind of mad at that. They're trying to make sure that Eminem understands that he and Dave Chappelle are not welcome in this tag title match. And they're not happy that they're in it. Oh, and Waluigi just slamming the skull of the Green Ranger repeatedly into those steel steps. And now Eminem has got Waluigi, and it looks like he's going to grind the face, or maybe some chops. No, he's going to grind the face of Waluigi. And if the Green Ranger were smart, he would do something. He maybe put Waluigi in a figure 4 or something while this is going on. Maybe try and get a tap out, or actually it'd be rope broken, but still, better than just walking around doing nothing. But Waluigi hurting now. And Waluigi with an armbar. And going up to the top rope for some reason. And what's he doing here? He's going to jump and went for a diving elbow. Completely missed. Oh, and Waluigi just hit an arm drag on Kevin James. I don't know what Kevin James ever did to you, Waluigi, but maybe Waluigi doesn't like his comedy. Maybe, well, then again, that's why he is reffing here, so. And Waluigi now getting up and a rake to the eyes. Waluigi now, what's Waluigi up to? There's that rotating power. Waluigi's got a chair, and the referee gets up, and right before the referee got a Luthez press by Eminem, but right before Waluigi used that chair, the referee got up, but a drop kick knocks him right back down. Spinning heel kick by the Green Ranger, and now looks like Waluigi's trying to get that chair again, and here comes the "My Name Is" by by Eminem, and Waluigi's in a bad way here. And is he gonna go for a cover? Yes, he is. Is this gonna do it? And no, a rolling senton, and down goes Kevin James again. Kevin James has taken so much punishment in this game, and Waluigi trying as best he can to get that chair, instead went for a shoulder block off the mark. Now slamming Eminem down on the mat. And looks like he's going to go for, he's throwing him outside the ring. And now an arm drag. And Waluigi going for a cover on an arm drag. That's pretty ballsy of Waluigi. The cover at 2, and no. A kick out at 2 by the Green Ranger. Now Waluigi going for a attack on the leg, it looks like. And will the Green Ranger tap out? I doubt it. I really don't think that the Green Ranger is going to tap with just a leg attack. His legs haven't been touched at all. And Waluigi getting right back in this after taking a "My Name Is." And Waluigi now throwing, another Irish whip right into the corner by Waluigi onto Eminem. And I think that Eminem is really the target here. I don't think Waluigi really wants to hurt the Green Ranger as much as he wants to hurt Eminem for winning that match. Now remember, this could be some foreshadowing if Eminem or the Green Ranger pin each other respectively. If Waluigi's not involved, if that were the title match, that would mean that Waluigi and Wario would lose the tag titles. And now standing moonsault by the Green Ranger. Perfectly executed. And now Waluigi throwing the Green Ranger over. Look, he's going to go for a cover on the Green Ranger's moonsault. Cover 2, 3. Waluigi literally stole that victory. I don't think you could call anything other than a steal. Standing moonsault by the Green Ranger. Waluigi throws the Green Ranger out of the ring and then covers Eminem. So Waluigi playing his little underhanded tactics, which, he may have to do in order to win this on Saturday. But still a great outing by these three. Good match, I'd have to say. Waluigi still undefeated and now has his first singles victory in a triple threat match. And I am waiting here. And your Al Snow tweet of the day. Let's take a look at the Al Snow tweet. People are actually kind of cheering Waluigi now. Maybe after that good performance. I'm impressed. Well, anyway, your Al Snow tweet of the day. I was in a band called Been There, Done That. And you've probably got one of our t-shirts. I bet we do, Al Snow. I bet we do. So that's going to do it for this edition of Colonial Impact Wrestling. My name's The Colonist. We'll see you next time.